In September of 2017, a group of archaeologists was actively engaged in their work on the Petite Chapelle Dom Hue island located in the English Channel. They were immersed in their excavation efforts focused on a compact medieval structure. Unexpectedly, their efforts yielded an astonishing discovery: a 700-year-old grave that left them utterly perplexed. Chapelle Dom Hue, also recognized as La Chapelle, is positioned just off the shores of Guernsey, jointly forming part of an archipelago known as the Channel Islands. While Jersey and Guernsey are the primary inhabited islands within this cluster, these territories maintain an intriguing relationship with the UK despite their proximity to the French coast. Classified as Crown dependencies, they remain under British protection, particularly in terms of defense obligations. The Channel Islands during World War II underwent a unique and unfortunate fate as they became the sole British sovereign land occupied by German forces throughout the entire conflict. This occupation persisted from 1940 to 1945, during which around 2,000 islanders were forcibly deported by the Nazis. The remnants of concrete fortifications stand as solemn reminders of those somber times. Clearly, the islands bear a captivating historical narrative. It is this rich historical context that piqued the interest of Guernsey's archaeologist, Philip de Jersey, leading him to Chapelle Dom Hue. The archaeological site had been identified as a promising location, prompting the team's excavation endeavors upon the islet. The prevailing belief was that the structure in question might have once served as a religious sanctuary, possibly a hermit's dwelling. As La Chapelle is linked to Guernsey by a slender tidal causeway, the undertaking necessitated meticulous coordination. Hence, meticulous scheduling was imperative as they needed to align their work hours with the fluctuating tides of the English Channel. Additionally, the team hypothesized about potential links between Chapelle Dom Hue and the neighboring Liu Priory. This priory, situated on an island separated from the mainland by a tidal causeway, was a residence for monks adhering to the Benedictine order and likely established during the 12th century. Local folklore even attributed the Neolithic graves in the vicinity as a gathering spot for fairies and witches. However, it was the historical monastic context that intrigued Jersey and his team. They possessed evidence indicating ecclesiastical ties to Benedictine monks, potentially dating back as far as 900 years to the medieval era. To document the excavation's progress, Jersey maintained a video journal. By the third day, the dig was unveiling traces of medieval stonework. Progressing into the fourth day, the team uncovered two distinct structures, one of which appeared to serve as a livestock enclosure. The fifth day yielded further revelations as the archaeologists stumbled upon captivating remnants of medieval pottery. Subsequently, on the sixth day, they deduced that the former structure was aligned from east to west, a crucial finding suggesting a probable religious function. The journey of revelations persisted on the ninth day when de Jersey highlighted a perplexing feature that baffled his understanding. At this stage, the enigmatic element amounted to nothing more than a subtle rectangular depression in the site's flooring. It took an additional 2 days for the team to decipher the true nature of this peculiar feature. Ultimately, on the 11th day of excavation, the archaeologists unearthed this distinctive feature, revealing something profoundly extraordinary. De Jersey articulated that, after decades of excavation experience, this finding ranked among the most perplexing and bizarre encounters he had ever encountered, describing it as probably in 35 years of digging, "It's one of the strangest and most bizarre things I've ever come across." Upon delving further into the enigmatic depression, an intriguing revelation emerged. Jersey and his team had stumbled upon an unexpected burial site. However, it was not the act of burial itself that stirred curiosity, but rather the contents of the grave. Astonishingly, they had come upon the meticulously interred remains of a porpoise. Jersey conveyed his bafflement to the Guardian, stating, "It's very peculiar. I don't know what to make of it. Why go to the trouble of burying a porpoise in what looks like a grave? It's a wonderful surprise." This peculiar discovery gave rise to numerous perplexing questions. The oddity of the situation was accentuated by the fact that the skeletal remains were methodically placed in the ground. While it would have been simpler to discard the remains at sea, the team found evidence of a purposeful and careful burial. The grave contained a well-preserved skull and shoulder bones, adding to the mystery. Speculation emerged regarding potential reasons for this unusual act, including the preservation of the porpoise through salting. De Jersey suggested that it might have been preserved and then left unattended for reasons yet unknown. While it was known that porpoise was considered a delectable delicacy in medieval times, De Jersey also pondered a religious interpretation. He highlighted the Christian significance of the dolphin and expressed his surprise at this find, as such occurrences were more characteristic of the Iron Age rather than the medieval period. The team believed that this burial was unprecedented. However, days later, The Guardian reported a historical parallel to the discovery. In 1958, researchers had encountered a similar occurrence, albeit in a location over 700 miles away from Guernsey, the Shetland Islands. These islands, situated to the north of the Scottish mainland, housed a medieval church on St. Ninian's Isle. Archaeologists from the University of Aberdeen uncovered an array of treasures concealed beneath a stone marked with a carved cross. Among the treasures were intricate silverwork jewelry and a fragment of a porpoise's jawbone. This indicated that there might have been a cultural or symbolic significance attached to the remains of the animal. Back on Chapelle Dom Hue, the team meticulously retrieved the porpoise remains, sending them to a marine expert for thorough examination and carbon dating. This comprehensive analysis promised to unveil a trove of new insights for the team. The results from these tests held the potential to uncover the secrets concealed within the porpoise burial on Chapelle Dom Hue. Despite the impending revelations, the truth behind this eccentric discovery remained shrouded in mystery. Was the porpoise merely sustenance for hungry monks, or did it hold a deeper religious connotation for them? Alternatively, could there be an entirely different motive for its burial? As of now, the answers remain elusive, leaving us to ponder the enigma. Thank you for your attention. Don't forget to show your support by liking and subscribing.